Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Ryan Man Breaks, where we have got the brand new 2025 Panini Donruss Baseball. It's always an exciting one. I know it's not licensed. Everybody harps on about it not being licensed, but the autographs are still real. It's still the player that signed the cards. That autograph cool to a collector. Some of my cards, first Adley Rutschman and my first Ryan Mountcastle autographs are both unlicensed. I don't really care. I've got their autograph. That's cool to me. So, this one did sell out. It took its time. I understand the trepidation on the fact that it is unlicensed, but for me, this is an absolutely brilliant release. First box that we're opening on the channel, obviously. But thank you all very much for coming along and having a watch. It's a dreary day here in Grimsby. We're living up to our name today. Bit of rain, bit overcast. Not too bad on the warmness, on the heat scale, I should say. But yeah, we're going to get into this box. So I'm just going to quickly run through the teams. Don't forget, while you're here, by the way, subscribe to the channel. Keep up to date with all the content that we have. And keep an eye out on the Facebook group, Ryan Man Breaks, for any upcoming break. We have got our YouTube 1 year spectacular. That is 8 boxes, 6 different products. I think we're guaranteed 6 autographs, although guaranteeing is a bit of a hoodoo word. So we're going to run through the teams and our players for the day. So we got Will, who took the Red Sox, got the Dodgers. Stephen with the Cubs and Braves. Wendy with the Yankees and Astros. Andy with the Brewers and the Reds. Ollie with the Giants and the White Sox. Andrew, Pirates and Mets. Dave with the Marlins, Mariners. Eddie with the Orioles and Diamondbacks. Francis, Nationals and Blue Jays. Mark with the Padres and Twins. Paul with the Royals and Guardians. Dave with the Rockies and Rays. Catherine took the Cardinals, Angels, A's and Phillies. And Kev with the Rangers and the Tigers. So there we go. We're going to get into this box. Lots of fun to find. 3 autographs or memorabilia cards on average per box. So there is a lot of fun in here. Numbered cards, colour cards, inserts. I often find that the inserts from Panini releases are, more often as not, nicer and better than the Topps offerings. So we'll see if that holds true today. Let's see how we get on with it. We've got piles of 6. I've no idea where the autographs come out of here, so I'm not going to worry about shuffling too much. I'm just going to start with pile 1. I have been warned, though, that these cards are often flipped around like mad. That opened incredibly easy. So here's our first look. We've got a veteran out of here, Hall of Famer. It's Johnny Bench. Wow, we've got one of our patches straight away. Johnny Bench for the Cincinnati Reds. They are flippity whippity. Alex Rodriguez. Is that? Okay, 2 seconds. That's flashing on the screen is getting on my nerves. If it's getting on anybody else, let's try that again. Nope, that's happening anyway. Give me 2 seconds while I try and... Oh dear. That's the second break in a row that I have knocked the camera over without doing it ever. Second break in a row that I've knocked the camera over. So I'm just going to try and sort the lighting out a little bit. See if that helps. Let's try... Yeah, there you go. I think it was trying too hard to autofocus. So we've got Alex Rodriguez for the Rangers. There's some Skeens. So if you've not had a look, the checklist on this is outrageous. For a company that's not supposed to have any licensing, not supposed to have any players that are currently in the bigs, they have got an awful lot in this release, and Skeens is one of them. There's Pee Wee Reese, and he is numbered 108 out of 149. Do you know what? I'm going to sleeve him in a second, because behind him is one of our optics, and this is Theo Gillen for the Tampa Bay Rays, rated prospect optic. Behind that is Braylon Payne for the Milwaukee Brewers. Chase DeLauter for the Cleveland Guardians. So, Theo Gillen makes way. So what we got here? Well, that looks like a crown. Helmet, bat. You can see eyes for the Chicago Cubs. Yowza. Braden Montgomery, not for the Chicago Cubs. That is for the White Sox. And he is numbered 60. No, he's not. He's the wrong way around. There you go. 85 of 99. Braden Montgomery. Okay, let me get one of my thick boy sleeves. So that's a nice hit for the White Sox, who have got, in my opinion, one of the sleeper checklists in this release. But that is one heck of a hit. Congratulations on that one. Went out to Ollie Collins. So well done on that one, buddy. And we are going to sleeve Pee Wee Reese for the Brooklyn Dodgers. That'll be going out to the LA Dodgers. And that was Will Matthews. And Mr. Reese is numbered to 149. So this does count towards our lowest numbered card hunt. Obviously, we are trying to find a 1 of 1. Our current lowest card is a 10 of 10. Billy Martin, manager for the Oakland Athletics. There's Greg Maddux for the Atlanta Braves. Aaron Judge. How on earth has Aaron Judge made it in here? For the Yankees. Bobby Miller for the Dodgers. David Ortiz, Big Papi. It's 119 out of 250. It's a lovely, lovely card for the Boston Red Sox. And Sebastian Walcott is a nice one on the optic for the Texas Rangers. Ryan Sloan for the Mariners. And our back card is Caleb Lomavita. Fantastic. So we're 2 packs in. We've got 3 numbered cards already. David Ortiz keeps it going. Pee Wee Reese, David Ortiz for the 2 Hall of Famers so far. In fact, I haven't actually got my thick top loaders at the table with me, so I'm going to leave Braden Montgomery for the White Sox so far, as he is. But Mr. Reese and Mr. Ortiz, in your sleeves you go. So we're 2 packs in with 3 numbered cards. Although we're 3 packs in, I am loving this product. Do not sleep on this product just because it's unlicensed. It is fantastic. Look at that. Mariano Rivera for the New York Yankees. Reggie Jackson. Oh, caught him. Reggie Jackson. Roger Clemens. Whoa, these really are flipped over every time. Hudson Waldrop for the Braves. No way. Manny Ramirez. Look at that for a beauty of a card. Also for the Boston Red Sox. Is he numbered? Is he numbered? I can't see a number, but he was turned around. That's a beauty of a card. That's got to be some sort of hit or insert. Jackson Chourio for the Milwaukee Brewers on the Unleashed. Look at that for an insert. Fantastic looking card. So the Unleashed and Marvel inserts come out of here. And Jackson Chourio for the Milwaukee Brewers. There's Colson Montgomery. And that's for the White Sox. And Ian Nimala for the Blue Jays. Give us a comment. Let us know you're here. It's always nice when I've got this platform to talk with people whilst I'm breaking. Always keeps it flowing nicely for us. There's a base Jackson Chourio there. It's James Wood for the Nationals. Manny Ramirez again. I've committed to it. I'm going to be flipping every card, so I am very sorry. Eddie Matthews for the Brewers. There's Jake Bloss. It's a nice one. On the foil insert, that one's going to Toronto Blue Jays. Edgar Martinez, the designated hitter for the Seattle Mariners, is our Chrome Optic. That's lovely. Braden Sprout for the Mets. On the rated prospect. And another prospect is Marcelo Mayer. That one is for the Red Sox. If you're just joining, thank you very much for coming along. It is always lovely to see you folks here. Spending your time to come and join me for one of these is absolutely phenomenal. Heston Kjerstad for the Baltimore Orioles. Jake Peavy for the Padres. We've got some cracked ice coming up. Juan Martial for the Giants. And it's Adam Wainwright. And this was what I was talking about in my group. The St. Louis Cardinals have got an insane checklist on this one. And we've got some green right behind him. So let me just pop that there. I'm just going to check. Waino is numbered. And he is numbered 13 of 25. It is low. It would have been our joint lowest card had it been pulled 2 weeks ago. But that 10 out of 10 came out. So Adam Wainwright, 13 of 25 is incredible. We've got an acetate card right behind it. They are cool. Rated prospect. This is Cooper Pratt, and that one is going to the Milwaukee Brewers. Cooper Pratt is not numbered, but they are cool cards. Let's get him straight in a sleeve. Brewers are having themselves a bit of a break on this one. Let's pop him up there. Behind him is Roman Anthony, the Elite Series. And this one is also numbered to 25. Roman Anthony for the Boston Red Sox. Yowza. Like I said, this is not a product to be sleeping on. This is a fantastic product. Would you know that that wasn't licensed? You can't see the B on the front of the helmet anyway. He's got his name, he's got his number. Can't see the front of his shirt. Numbered to 25. Congratulations on that one. That'll be heading its way out to... Who are we? Red Sox. Will Matthews. Congratulations on that one, mate. Ryan Clifford. That one's for the Mets. And Kyle DeBarge for the Twins. And this is only pack 5. And I'm going to have to get more stands out. Deion Sanders for the Reds. There's more cracked ice coming out of here, but first we've got Rhett Lauder, also for the Reds. Alex Gordon for the Kansas City Royals. There's Darren Baker. Just had his rookie card in the in Series 2. So that's a fantastic one for the Washington Nationals. Yeah, I am, because... Yep. Wayno got it. Ah, no, we've had one of these, though. Correct ice. He's not numbered. There you go. I always bugger about at least once per break. I'm going to put him up there. Darren Baker. Congratulations. JD Dix for the Arizona Diamondbacks on the optic. Oh, Jet Williams. Has he received the call yet? That is for the Mets. The Mets were a random. And that one is going to Andrew Duncan. Congratulations on that one. Got him free with his choice of the Pirates. Jet Williams. Nice autograph on there. Nice optic auto. Congratulations. So if you are confused as how my breaks work, why people get 2 teams or more, basically what happens is you select your team. I sell 15 spots per break. So you select your team and you get 2 teams. You get a team as a random as well. All included in the price of the break. Jose Gonzalez for the Giants. And PJ Malando for the Miami Marlins. Yeah, so you buy into the break, you pay the one price, you get your sleeves, you get your top loaders, you get your team bag, postage is included, and typically speaking, it's 2 teams for the price of 1. So that pick of the Pirates landed Andrew the Mets, and he's found himself a Jet Williams autograph. Will be making its way to him. Congratulations on that one. Jim Palmer for the Baltimore Orioles. There's Donny Baseball, Don Mattingly. Shave those sideburns. Jimmy Rollins, shortstop for the Philadelphia Phillies. Jeff Bagwell for the Astros. There's another backwards James Wood card here. Oh, he's a lovely optic card. Just the inserts and everything out of here. It's for the price, you can't go wrong. You really cannot go wrong. We've got an Elite Series Aaron Judge. That's fantastic. That is not numbered. So this is just the regular insert. The Roman Anthony that we got earlier on in the break was numbered to 25, and that was the green parallel. Carson Benye for the Mets. And Leo de Vries for the Padres. And that rounds out our first stack of cards. Outrageous. So we found an autograph, we found a patch, and we keep going. Will Wagner for the Blue Jays. There's Lou Gehrig. Iron Horse. Jake Bloss again. Terry Francona. So the one thing that you do find in this, you do get a fair few repeats because of the checklist being quite short. For how short it is stacked. Reggie Jackson, nice optic there. There's another one of these cool inserts. This one is the Diamond Kings, and it's Sebastian Walcott. That is a beauty of a card. Absolute beauty of a card. The Diamond Kings. So I remember when Diamond Kings was its own release. 2022? 2023? 2022, I think, was the last one. Diamond Kings was its own release, and they are lovely cards. Teka Roby for the St. Louis Cardinals, and Owen Casey for the Chicago Cubs. If you're just joining, don't forget that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and that'll ensure that you don't miss a second of Ryan Man Breaks. Cop Keith gets us going. That's for the Tigers. Jairo Iriarte. Jim Leyland, manager for the Detroit Tigers. It looks like he's going to fall down. Carlos Beltran. That's an awesome card for the New York Yankees. Bobby Witt Jr. on a crack. No, that's an explosion. Awesome, we've got a red card just behind him, so I'm going to pop that down for a second. As Walker Yannick for the Houston Astros. And Tinkentz for the Cardinals. Oh, mate. Never mind. You're here, and that is greatly appreciated, Dave. Thank you very much. So, Bobby Witt, what are you hiding? There's a bat. It's red. So, is red going to be low, like it is for tops? It's Jordan Lawler. Look at that. That is a beauty of a card. And he is numbered 72 of 99. So the Diamondbacks have also got one of the sleeper sets in this release. Randy Johnson is the highlight of the set for them. But this Jordan Lawler card is smashing. 72 of 99. Congratulations on that one. Went out as a random. And that's Eddie takes this one. We're not even halfway through. I might have to start doubling up. I'm taking my time with this as well because I'm thoroughly enjoying it. Pedro Martinez. Do you know what? For now, because I don't get Pedro cards very often, and I know my hand's going to be in the way for a fair bit of it, but subscribe, otherwise Pedro is going to get you. Robin Ventura. Ventura! Yes, Satan. Dustin Pedroia. You've hit a couple, mate, so far, Paul. Andrew Jones for the Braves. Another backwards card. This one is Mariano Rivera, and I believe that is a Kaboom, maybe? I believe so. So it's potential for a good card behind it. Mariano Rivera on the optic. They are so sharp. These cards are awesome. It's the Bomb Squad, and this one is Spencer Jones for the New York Yankees. Good hit on that one. Yankees are going out to Wendy. Congratulations on that one, especially after that Rivera optic. Pedro is watching you. Don't forget to subscribe. Billy Amick for the Twins, and Chase Burns, who I believe has just been called up by the Cincinnati Reds. I could be wrong. I often am. Don't forget, leave us a thumbs up. Likes, comments, they all go a long way with the algorithms on here. Dylan Cruz, that's a lovely one, rated rookie for the Nationals. Pablo Sandoval for the Giants. There's Nick York, who's also got his rookie card for the Pittsburgh Pirates in Series 2. Miguel Tejada for the Baltimore Orioles. There's something cool lurking behind here. It is Malcolm Moore for the Texas Rangers. And he is numbered 849 out of 199. So Malcolm Moore, catcher for the Texas Rangers. Congrats on that one. That one is going out to Kev. Couple of good Texas cards in here so far for you, mate. So I think you'll have a lovely time looking at those. Cliff Lee for the Philadelphia Phillies. Spencer Jones again. And upside down is Trey Morgan for the Tampa Bay Rays. This pack brings us to the halfway point in the break. And, I mean, honestly, yeah, if I was being picky, I could maybe take a couple of those inserts off. But I could have easily put some of the chrome optics up on the stage. This is a fantastic release. Ivan Rodriguez, I can't speak highly enough of it, especially for the price point as well. Get yourself some fun. Prince Fielder for the Brewers. Get yourself a bit of fun on this one. It is a great release. There's the Wizard of Oz, Ozzie Smith for the Cardinals. Nolan Ryan for the Texas Rangers. Bobby Miller for the Dodgers on the Optic Chrome. And it is Alex Rodriguez this time on the Kaboom. And this one is also numbered 63 out of 199. Congratulations again to you, Kev. That is another fantastic Rangers card on its way to yourself. It might not be the Nolan Ryan auto, mate, but you're having yourself a good time here. Kendall George for the Dodgers. And Braylon Doherty for the Cleveland Guardians. That unleashed insert at the back is Jackson Chourio, and it is a beaut. Oh, that's Randy Greaves. I totally forgot. Paul, I'm that used to you taking the Brew Crew, mate. I totally forgot that they're actually going out to Andy, so I'm very sorry for bigging them up. Royals. Hey, tell you what though, mate, you have got a good Bobby out of here for the Royals. There's David Ortiz. There's Willie Stargell. Darren Baker again. There's another Bobby Witt. This one's the base. Even the base cards on this are cool. Ethan Salas for the Padres. This one is numbered 149 of 199. So congratulations on that one, Mark. You left it late, you bought in late, but it's paid off for you. Congratulations. I've lost count so far of how many numbered cards we've gotten. This is a beautiful release. Connor Griffin, that's a good optic. That one's for the Pirates. Cole Emerson for the Seattle Mariners. And Ethan Anderson for the Baltimore Orioles. Now, can't win them all, mate. But like I say, you have got some good... There's been some good Royals come out of here. There's been some good Cardinals as well, to be fair. Dwight Gooden. That's a good one. Right. Jake Arrieta. Jace Young. Oh, fiddlesticks. My apologies. Ian Kinsler for the Texas Rangers. This is one of our optics. This one is Jake Peavy for the San Diego Padres. There's Big Papi, David Ortiz. And there's another bomb squad. Let's get him in his sleeve. Let's get him in his top loader. Like I say, I could have been picky with these inserts, but the optics would have taken their places. I've got no qualms about what I'm putting up on the stage. I'm not overselling it. This is a fantastic release. So much fun. Hagen Smith. Absolutely packed. Brady House. So the thing that Panini do with this release is they know full well that they're not as collectible. They're truly not as collectible as the Topps cards are. So what they do instead is they include a heckin' lot of numbered cards. You get a lot of bang for your buck out of this release. It is well worth it. Austin Wells for the Yankees. That's a thickie coming up. Evan Carter for the Texas Rangers. Jim Kaat for the Minnesota Twins. There's Lou Gehrig again. This time it is on a silver foil. We've got a gold card. Gold card. And a redemption. No way. So, Sammy Sosa for the Chicago Cubs. I'm just going to have to rip off the Band-Aid. And it is a rated prospect auto for Kendall George. So that expires the 21st of the 11th. Kendall George. 24 point. So it's card 116. Base rated prospect optic signature. So Kendall didn't have the time to get himself sorted and get an autograph in there. So that one will be heading out once I find out who it's to. 106 out of 199. The orange, gold, orange, Sammy Sosa for the Cubs. I would have thought gold would be lower, being as though we've already got the greens to 199, but I'm not going to complain. It is another beautiful numbered card. So we've got two autographs. Redemption, yeah, it's not as flashy on the stage, but even so. If anybody knows who Kendall George plays for, do let me know in the comments. It is greatly appreciated because I am drawing a blank on that one. Yarlin Sasana for the Nationals. And Owen Hall, fresh-faced prospect for the Detroit Tigers. Pedro is watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. This pack is very heavy. This pack, wow, it's a 4-hit box. Hot box? Maybe. Well, now that you can hear me, Dave, who does Kendall George play for, mate? Rated prospects, base rated prospects, optic signature. Kendall George. That's just come out as a redemption. Dodgers redemption. Okay, Kendall George. There you go. Fantastic. That is for the Dodgers. Dodgers, ladies and gentlemen, were a random, and they've gone to Will Matthews. So congrats on that one, Will. Pee Wee Reese gets us started. Luis Angel Acuna for the Mets. Mets also went as a random. Jet Williams auto has come out of here already today. Edgar Martinez for the Seattle Mariners. It's Cliff Lee again. For the Baltimore Orioles, it's Heston Silent J Kierstad. Mate, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 packs left. Heston Kierstad on the optic. Oh, loving that. Look at that. There's a Marvels card. And this one is Kumar Rocker. They are so nice. Diamond Marvels rookie card. Kumar Rocker for the Texas Rangers. Going out to Kev Forrington. Congratulations on that one, mate. They do not miss. What is this thick? Okay, well done, Panini. Trolled me. There's a thick boy in the middle of there, and it is just a packer card. Kalen Culpepper for the Twins, and Noble Meyer for the Miami Marlins. Noble Meyer, Marlins, Dave. There you go, mate. Rated prospect card. We don't have a 4-hit box. It isn't a hot box. Panini can go. Whistle. They absolutely trolled me with that one. I had Chipper Jones for the Braves. No Dice, Jim Rice for the Red Sox. There's Jacob Wilson for the Oakland Athletics. Rockies and Marlins. I'll be perfectly honest with you, mate. I think I've seen one Marlin. Other than that, it has been a bit dry for the Rockies and Marlins. Kumar Rocker for the Texas Rangers. Good prospect. That is Enrique Bradfield Jr. on the chrome. Oh, there you go. There's a good optic. It's Augustin Ramirez for the Miami Marlins. Ask and you shall receive. Ethan Salas. And for the Detroit Tigers, it is Bryce Rayner. Ah, not a bad optic, that one, Dave. There's Ryan Braun for the Milwaukee Brewers. Mike Messina. Wow, that's cool. Bert Campaneris for the Oakland Athletics. There's Sammy Sosa again. Our backward card is Eddie Matthews for the Milwaukee Brewers. But first, look at that. Luis Angel Acuna. There you go. There's Eddie Matthews again for the Brewers. And that Marvel's insert of Luis Angel Acuna is fantastic. Not numbered. But they are absolutely gorgeous. Imagine how much people would be fawning all over these cards if they were in a Topps release. Panini have snuck one through the gate there. Incredible. Rays and Mariners. Where were we, Dave? Mariners for sure. Yeah, Rays as well. Do you know I haven't kept an eye out for them, but I will be going back through everything, obviously. Yeah, the Kumar Rocker for the Rangers, but this one's for the Mets. And Mets went to Andrew Duncan on the random. Blake Burke. And Ryan Waldschmidt. Pedro Martinez is still making sure that everybody here is subscribing to the break. He's just a scary man. That is the best motivator I can think of. Yadi Molina. Well, the best motivator is this sort of box, this sort of break. If you want to be involved in this sort of break, do be sure to head over to the Ryan Man Breaks Facebook page, where you can join in on any of our upcoming breaks. Ricky Henderson. The late, great Ricky Henderson. Mike Piazza. This one is for the Dodgers. There's Michael Young. We got a Walker Yannick for the Astros. That purple is numbered 75 of 99. So that is one thing that I will say about the Panini releases, the numbering. The numbering is a little bit off. We've received a gold/orange of Sammy Sosa that is numbered to 199, but also the greens seem to be numbered to 199. So it's just a little bit confusing at times. Because the purple is also $2.99 on its jack. Seaver King for the Washington Nationals on the chrome prospect. Tommy Troy for the D-backs. And Jacob Muzierovsky for the Brew Crew. Man of the moment at the minute. Having a great season. Having a great rookie year. Put that back in the bin. Jim Tom. Do you know, I am sad that this one took so long to fill, because I don't think I will be buying another box of it, but it has been great fun. Brooks Lee. Buster Posey. Nice to see him get a card in here. Tony Perez. There's another Jackson Churio. This time it is on the optic. Lovely card. Milestones. This is Trevor Hoffman. 1,133 career strikeouts for Trevor Hoffman. That's going to the San Diego Padres. It is not a numbered insert, but it's a nicer one. Boston Bateman, also of the Padres. And George Lombard Jr. for the New York Yankees. So we have got all of our hits. And yet it's still delivering some great cards out of here. There's Junior Caminero, that's for the Rays. Mike Schmidt for the Phillies. Ken Griffey Jr. for the Cincinnati Reds. There's the big unit. There's Randy Johnson. Urangelo Ciente for the Seattle Mariners. Carter Holton for the Atlanta Braves. Starling Gabba, Miami Marlins. And James Tibbs III, now of the Boston Red Sox, I believe. So this is another thick pack. I wonder if we're going to get another one of those fillers. That's to... yeah, I'd say that's another filler. Yeah, you're not going to get me twice on that. You watch it be something. You watch it be something really cool. There's Pujols for the Cardinals. Spencer Arrighetti for the Houston Astros. There's Cal Ripken Jr. That one's for the Baltimore Orioles. Thomas Sages has got a rookie card, this time in Series 2 for Topps. This one is a rated rookie. Hudson Waldrop is our Chrome Optic. Lovely card, that one for the Atlanta Braves. And speaking of lovely, it's Mike Schmidt. Yeah, it's a filler. Yeah, you see, you can't trick me twice on that one. Mike Schmidt should be our last Bomb Squad insert. One of those we had was numbered. So that's 4 Bomb Squad inserts. Lovely insert. But for me, honestly, can't beat those Marvels ones. They are fantastic to look at. I remember I got in 2022 a Marvels card of a player that we don't mention anymore. It was a pink variant. It was lovely. But we don't mention that player anymore. But he did play for the Tampa Bay Rays. So that's our filler. It's out of the way. There's Griff O'Farrell for the Orioles. And Jet Williams, whose autograph came out of here from a random spot earlier on in the break. Go back, watch it. Watch the whole thing. Have a lot of fun. It's Johnny Mize. There's our first card out of this one. Flippity Whippity. Bucky Dent. Frank Thomas. Connor Norby for the Marlins. Terry Francona. That's the second time we've gotten Terry Francona out of here. We've got another purple just behind him. And this one is Carlos Beltran. So, Carlos should be numbered to 99. He is indeed, and he is numbered 3 of 49, sorry. Oh, does that mean you're to 49? No, you're to 99. See, purple. You're both purple. Is it because that's a prospect? Okay. Like I say, it's my one bugbear with this. The numbering is a little bit out of whack. Let me just double check. Yeah, 3 of 49, definitely. Carlos Beltran. A nice hit. Yeah. That's W up there. Drew Gilbert. And Jared Thomas. That is the first Rockies card that I remember coming out of here. Like I say, I will pop back and have a look through everything. But ladies and gentlemen, we are on our last pack of the break. Thank you all very much for spending your time here with me. It is always greatly appreciated. What else is greatly appreciated is if you could go back, subscribe, like, comment. It all helps the algorithms. Zebby Matthews. It's Tony Olivia for the Twins. Will Clark. Kobe Mayo. The flipping is a bit much, but other than that. Roger Clemens. That is a nice card after this one. Roger Clemens, it is another Marvels. It is another Texas Rangers Marvels card. And this one is Evan Carter. And that is, look at that beaut. Beaut of a card. Gorgeous. Like I say, everybody would be absolutely creaming for those cards if they were in a Topps release. Bryce Cunningham. And our last card of the break is Rintaro Sasaki. That's a rated prospect card. I will find out where Mr. Sasaki has landed himself. But that is absolutely incredible breaking. So we did manage to pull a redemption card. This one is for Kendall George, and that will be making its way out to the Dodgers, who were a random pickup by Will Matthews. But for now, let's take everything else and go through the hits. There's a lot. Like I say, there is a lot of bang for your buck out of this product. So Braden Montgomery got us started for the Chicago White Sox. He was numbered also on the front there. He was numbered 85 of 99. That was upside down, but you'll have to trust me. Sebastian Walcott for the Texas Rangers on the Diamond Kings insert. Jackson Chourio on the Unleashed is a beauty of a card. We also got one of our acetate cards. This was Cooper Pratt for the Milwaukee Brewers. David Ortiz, Big Papi, was numbered to 250. Pee Wee Reese was our first numbered card. He was numbered to 149. Roman Anthony chipped in at 15 out of 25 for the Boston Red Sox. Adam Wainwright on the beautiful cracked ice. Darren Baker made his way onto the stage, one of our chrome-rated rookies. The Boom Squad, Mike Schmidt, David Ortiz, and Spencer Jones. They were all unnumbered. Jordan Lawler got himself numbered. He's a red card, and he was numbered to 99. Jet Williams was a rookie spot. He's one of our rated prospect optics, and that was the autograph. It is a sticker, but it doesn't matter. Sammy Sosa, gold to 99. Malcolm Moore for the Texas Rangers to 199. The Bomb Squad, 199. This one was Alex Rodriguez, also going out to the Texas Rangers. Ethan Salas, numbered to 199 for the Padres. Our Marvels cards threw up some beauties. Luis Angel Acuna on the rookie, Evan Carter, and Kumar Rocker. Carlos Beltran and Walker Yannick were both purple, numbered differently. Mr. Yannick was numbered to 99, whereas Mr. Beltran was to 49. So congratulations to all the players that hit today. That is a fantastic box. If you do want to see more of this on the channel, it would be possible. I am open to it because that was a hell of a lot of fun. Thank you all very much for coming along, joining in. It is always greatly appreciated. Don't forget, leave us a like, subscribe to the channel, and keep up to date with all content from Ryan Man Breaks. See you next time. Ta-da.